How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about The Flash, Season 9, Episode 7, titled Wildest Dreams. Oh boy, this one's a doozy. Alright. Nia is in the dream world. Yes, we're going to start with Nia. just throw us into the deep end of this episode straight in. Nia, in the dream world, is being chased by this blue hooded figure with a very feminine build. Uh, Said hooded figure knocks out Nia's powers and kills Iris in the dream world, which is really weird. Um, Nia realizes I need to go to Central City. Wakes up realizing she needs to go to Central City. She gets yelled at by a Jitters employee because apparently National City has a Jitters now. I did okay. Um. Anyway, she goes to visit Iris, who after a talk with Allegra realizes, oh shit, I'm about to write my Pulitzer article from the map book. Oh no, that self doubt is creeping in. Anyway, Nia comes in and is just like, it's like, hello, all the friendly hellos. And oh no, the hooded figure appears and knocks Nia and Iris into a fever dream. Barry comes in with cheese rice from Big Belly Burger in National City. Oh, just the sheer level of National City has everything. Anyway, so yeah, a hooded figure comes in, knocks him into a fever dream. Barry's, sorry, ADHD. Um, Barry comes in and finds them unconscious. So he takes them to a central, not Central City. They're already in Central City. Uh, he takes them to Star Labs, where it's apparently they're in like a permanent REM sleep, which is it's like whoa, it's scary. Anyway, so in the dream, Iris and Nia are cops, Jitters employees. I don't. It's just the weirdest shit. Like they go through like the stages, um, and then in trying to escape, they end up in like a nightmare. Iris's nightmare, right? Where the three employees, Allegra and the other two whose names escape me right now. Uh, but they're not actually in the episode. It's just a dream version of them, so they're not real this week. So it doesn't matter. Um, are talking about how Iris is a phony. It's essentially it's putting into words her inner turmoil of why she's like hesitant to publish the article that will get her her first Pulitzer. Which I do kind of get, like especially if you have like you know the ability to see into the future and whatnot. After that, Um, they end up in Nia's nightmare, and they try and run, and it's the funniest thing. So while this is all happening, um, Mark takes Keon out on an adventure day, doing all the stuff that he loves, and Keon confronts him, and in a uh so Mar karaoke night at the bar at O'Shaughnessy's, and uh, during the confrontation, the guy with I don't know if he's like a an MC or not, but like the DJ, sorry, he's a DJ anyway. Is like trying to get Mark to like do karaoke, and Keon takes the mic, says Frost ain't singing anymore, she's dead, and he's got a lot of explaining to do, and just by the way, Mark gets ripped into, like horribly ripped into, by everyone at the bar because he's being a fucking tool, right? Bro, it's episode 7. Why are you still a fucking tool, right? We're 7 episodes in. Why are you still a fucking tool? Anyway, Keon just leaves him to deal with the fallout of his mistakes at O'Shaughnessy's. And Iris comes to terms with the fact that no, she has earned the Pulitzer. Her future isn't like set in stone because of a map book, it's set in stone because that's where she started. She's started this path. It has this is the end goal, more or less, for a journalist, right? It's the theoretical end goal. Obviously, you're going to continue to be a journalist after you win a Pulitzer, but like, maybe more than one. It's her first Pulitzer, not her only Pulitzer. Um, and Nia also comes to terms with the fact that in the beginning of the episode, when Iris said it's all about control, it's not meant to be keeping control. It's about letting go of control. So when they see the door about that has covered in spider webs, trigger warning right there. They did not give us a trigger warning on this, so I'm just like, oh no, someone's gonna freak out. Anyway, Nia takes out the spider webs on the door, walks in, and just gives up control to the figure. And we find out that the figure is actually the very first dreamer on Naltor. And Nia passes the test. With Nia passing the test, they wake up. Iris, of course, asks Nia, "We're awake, right? I can hug my husband, right?" And it's just like, "Yeah, yeah, we're good." And yeah, it's Nia's then discussing the dreamer, the first dreamer, and when Cecile senses her presence again, um, Nia's like, "She's right there," and it's like, "No, only I can see her. Like, I'm not crazy." Which, to be fair, obviously you're not crazy. Cecile can sense her presence. She just can't see her, which is anyway. So they're all having like a brunch lunch style thing at Cecile's place. Well, I guess the West place, technically, where Mark is obviously missing, and um, Mark knocks on the door, and Everyone's just like, hey, we've all heard what you did. You fucked up. Kind of like, hey, and it's just like, oh boy. So he's not gonna come in. He goes and sits outside on the porch and talks to Keon and says he's leaving. Because he's gotta learn to live with the fact that there's a hole in his heart. From where Frost was because she's dead. Um, it's So when Keon walks in, everyone asks if she's okay. She says she's fine, but then she freezes everything, and everyone's like, "Are you sure?" It's like, okay, maybe I'm a little sad, and that's where the episode ends in a big group hug, and it's all really nice and shit. Um, I gotta say, I really did enjoy this episode. I know it's like a wild take on this kind of thing because it's not Barry duking it out at high speed with Eobard Thawne or Zoom or whatever the fuck everyone else has been expecting for this season. I'm just like, no, please don't. Like they're done and dusted. Let them rest. Especially Eobard. He's been done and dusted multiple times, including twice in like the span of 2 episodes, which was a whole different thing. Anyway, that's the episode. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay bright. Oh boy, I'm struggling to breathe.